I wanted to show off the beauty of the area that I live in, which is really only possible during the day. Let's see if I can capture sunset. I mean, it is still absolutely gorgeous out here. My camera really does show off because of the dark. I can't even see that good. My camera's really showing off its capabilities here. Oop, until I zoom in too far. Well, it's absolutely gorgeous out here, like I said. So, today is one of the shorter sunlight days that I've had, and because there wasn't much sunlight, I didn't get much power. Now, that's not going to affect me too much, as I have yet, since the solar system's full install, to not have power overnight, but I just wanted to give you all an update. Like I said, this is the functioning side of things here. Let's see how I'm starting the night out. 53.1. I should still be at 50 volts come the morning, at least. That's not that big a deal. As you can see, during the day, you can't see quite as good as at night, but you can see where solar input, and they have those like lines on the LCD, just like the battery to the house does. And then that one shows generator or mains, and I'm going to work on that soon, as it has the hookup points for a generator. That's what this open hole is there. And I'm going to wire it in, hardwire it in, so that way I don't have as much to worry about. I'm going to get another one of the generators that got stolen. They are inexpensive enough that it is worthwhile to get another inexpensive generator. I did get a lot of stuff done since the last video that I showed. I'm trying to get as much done as I can show you as much as I can here before it gets dark outside. My normal refrigerator here is fully operable again, although it still stinks. So I put some baking soda in it. Hopefully that will eliminate some of the smell in this refrigerator. So maybe it'll go back to smelling normal, and food won't smell bad anymore. It still smells moldy. I let it air out for days, but it didn't really matter. It didn't make much of a difference. Now these fixtures, I'm hoping you can see it. There you go. These are smart bulbs, and I can make them change color, but they're old Edison style. So when I use them, they take full advantage of the dish, and they use the dish as a reflector instead of the like new, more modern plastic ones. This is what it ended up being. I've got the PV combiner box there, whose only job is basically to be a circuit breaker at this point, because it's not combining anything. All the panels are on my roof, at least the ones that I can fit. I'm going to build an add-on to this side, and yeah, I can't wait for that. The add-on, I have more panels, as you saw when I walked in the shed, but I can't mount them. There's 1,800 watts on the shed right now, and it's more than enough power for me to get done my day-to-day. But I have 3,400 watts of those panels and 200 watts of these for 3,600 watts, like a small inverter generator. And honestly, I've never used more power than that. That solar charge controller inverter can handle 5,000 watts of running power, 15,000 watts of surge. Now, mind you, if the surge grounds out, then there's not much that can be done. And that AC unit on the roof there has surged too high to run it. So it's clear that it obviously pulls less power than this cable and that plug is able of handling, because it's 30 amps at 120, but I guess it doesn't really matter, because it spikes too high during the compressor. And now I've tried booting it several ways. I didn't just boot it up, turn it on all at once. Well, first time I tried, it tripped the breaker. Second time, I turned on the fan by itself and then kicked on the compressor, and it still blew. So third time, I tried turning the fan on low and kicking on the compressor, and it still blew. So that's obvious. It's not going to get, that's not going to, ever get fixed. So that's just something I've got to deal with. I'm walking around checking my motion lights, making sure everything's working. I do have wireless solar-powered cameras for anybody living off-grid. I highly, highly recommend these. I can't recommend them enough, especially ones that have lights. The ones that have lights have color night vision, so you can actually get and pick up faces. But like I said, you can see where the wires come off the roof here, go down, and then go back up into the hole at the top there. And then over here, I've got a grounding wire that goes to that 8-foot copper rod in the ground, hopefully grounding out any issues with the solar electrical system. As mentioned, it is absolutely beautiful out here. Let me see if I can magicify. Not really. So, well, this is I created a highlight so you guys know where things are from here. As mentioned, out where I live, you can just barely see it right now, but that is that's the Red Hawk power plant. They're natural gas generators. They 237 megawatts apiece. So when all four are running, it's about a gigawatt of power. They are combined cycle GE7 units. I think there's 7F. And there's 4 more. I don't know if the camera will let me zoom like this when I'm live that far. No, but all the way down there where you can see those power lines all combining together is the Hassayampa transfer station, which is probably one of the most important transfer stations in the southwestern United States, because it combines all of the power from all the power plants down here. There's the Mesquite generating station that's right beyond it. Then there's also Arlington Capital Power, which is a smaller natural gas power plant based off of the people of Arlington, Arizona. And it is privately owned. It is owned by a private investment group, but all they invest in is power plants. Now, they only own a certain percentage of it. It says that they own 100%, but they're a company-owned or an employee-owned investment firm. So really, they do some good. The solar field is right beyond Elliott Road here, which is really kind of a bummer. This is what happens when I go to work for one day. This is what happens. Somebody steals or tries to steal my truck, and when they are unsuccessful, they pop the tires. I'm going to turn on my flashlight so you can see better. Somebody pop the tires. Let's go in the passenger side door here and show you what they did. They broke the door handle off so that way they could just open the lock. And yes, that is just basically how this Ford opens the door. And what did they do? They tried to steal it. And I just replaced that, so yeah, and then they stole my stereo. You can see the ripped and fucked up wiring back there. Look at all the metal shavings on the floor here. Even the key turn thing is fucked. I mean, they ransacked this truck. They took the battery out of it. I had some tires in the back that were given to me by somebody who owns a local tire shop, and he was just like, here, I was going to have them recycled, but these still have tread on them and yours don't, so take them. And that's what ended up happening there. So, yeah, my poor service truck, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's always beat up and dented, but it didn't deserve that. It did not deserve that. I had to get it pulled back to the house because it died on the side of the road, and then when it got pulled back, and it died right up the road from where you saw. By the way, this is my restroom at the moment. This is the only restroom that I've got. It gets serviced regularly by Waste Management. I do own this, though. I don't rent this. I own this. So I have something at least. So, by the way, shout out to Satellite Industries who made both the toilet and these, which help keep my my portable restroom smelling great and everything blue as heck instead of blue-green or just watery. That dark blue tint really helps make it feel like a cleaner restroom. I'm glad that my license plate is blurred out there. That was nice. I do work DoorDash. As mentioned, as part of this, I'm going to talk about several things. This generator that I've got pictured here, or that I'm walking up to here, this generator doesn't work. I've been arguing with Generac about this generator for months. Basically, I filed the claim back in August. It is December. Its warranty is up in June. So they're more than likely not going to honor the warranty on this. This is a Generac XT 8500 EFI. It is an electronically fuel-injected generator. It is rather powerful. This is a 8500 running 10,000 surge generator. It is loud, but it's fuel-injected, so it's rather smooth, clean power when I did have to run it. And yeah, it just doesn't run anymore. I've tried everything to get them to fix it. They won't talk to me on it. I call and ask to talk to someone about it, and I just get the roundy rounds. Or as they'd say, the oubliette. So, yeah, this generator doesn't work. And then this generator, to give everybody an idea of what I'm going through right now, this generator is like the one that got stolen. I mean, identical to the one that got stolen. Absolutely identical to the one that got stolen. It's not big, not by any means. It's not even actually physically large when you compare it to the size of my hand on it. Or the size of that plug out the front. So it is a small generator, but they stole it. This one doesn't work. The motor blew out on it, which is why I got another new one. This one blew out after the harsh Arizona summer, so really, I can't be mad at Wen for that. I mean, really, this thing ran probably 24/7 from May until the end of October. So really, this was quite a good generator, and I'm very impressed with its performance and its longevity. So, very, very good generator. But like I said, there's a lot of things that can go wrong out here in the middle of the desert. As you can see, I've got people that drive past constantly. Now that's a neighbor. I can tell because it's this newer Ram. But yeah, welcome to off-grid living. This is because all of this, well, the mess, will be completely cleaned up once my shed has its shelving in it. Once it has its shelving inside of it, because I've got shelves I'm going to build. I've got some metal shelves that you can see back here that I'm just going to build out, and then I can stack stuff on it and organize stuff so it's just not all over the floor in here. That will open up the space that I have in here significantly. Again, having this larger shed is definitely key to having like a good power system like this. Again, I can't believe how good of a job I did. This box is unmovable. Let's see where we're at. Ooh. We're already at 53 volts. Okay. I need to go conserve some power here. So I'm going to go turn off the lights and my computer, and hopefully we can save some power for the evening time here. Hey, Doc. I didn't name her, so before you make comments, Doc, I did not. I'm not the one who named her. So I pulled the Christmas lights. I don't believe I have any heavy power pulling lights on anywhere. So my microwave is keeping the time, so it's not appearing that I need to have this Amazon Dot speaker on anymore. I'm guessing my computer is just pulling too much power. So, because it's pulling too much power, I'm going to shut it down here. Now, to be clear, that's the PC that I'm running. I'm running the little box here. I am already running a low-power computer compared to my gaming PC. So, I got to reach down here, because I don't know if you can hear that hum. There we go. Let's see if we can't save some power with that off. And I'll turn my my built-in stereo. I have a built-in stereo on. So, but this is real life here. This is what it's like here, truly. Let's see, I'm going to turn this back on so I've got some music. Turn on the bass module. I'm listening to local FM stations, so if there's any music playing, that's the music. And I have to note, because I'm live and this is recorded for later, I do not own the rights to any music that is played over the this recording. There will be some music that gets played, and it's just for background purposes, not for any entertainment purposes. It's just for me, because it's background. I'm no influencer, and I am no person of interest to anybody, any major artist. But if you need to take credit, then take credit where credit is due. Artists, I guess this is Bruno Mars. So if he needs to lay claim to this, he can. But like I said, this is for my entertainment purposes, not for any of the viewers. So if you hear music, it's just simply background noise, because I'm going to be working. And it would be nice to have some company while I'm working. Oh, and I need to check, did I put those back up there? Yeah, okay. Sorry, that big black dog Doc will go in my bedroom. I'm dog sitting, but that big black dog Doc will go to my bedroom when I'm not in the house. She'll go in there and jump up on my bed, and I don't appreciate that. So I'm going to set you guys down here for just a moment. I'm going to turn the light on so I have some light. I set you down leaned up for a moment while I am indisposed. I'll be right back. If you fall, I'll be right back. Need a little bit of light here. This is real life and live. I ain't editing it for nobody. So, but that's what it's like living out in BFE, Arizona. There's lots of theft to deal with, lots of drama to deal with. I want to get my shelves built. I believe I'm going to start on that now. Really, I think I'm going to continue this from my laptop, because I can plug in my laptop in the shed where I'm working and keep a good camera angle. So I'm going to go get my Blue Gateway. Although it's not going to have the best picture, it's going to be the most power efficient option I have. My Lenovo laptop is definitely not a power efficient option. It's 250 watts compared to the Gateways, or should I say Blue Gateway branded Acer. That it's more power efficient. It uses 40 watts. So let me get it and its charger really quick here. This is an LED lamp that barely uses a watt, so I can put my light on. Speaking of which, I need to put these in my windows, because they help retain some of the heat that I lose at night. But I have a working furnace at least, so it's not just like retain what heat I got for the night, it's just retaining heat. So Well, let's also hope that the gateway works. I had some water spill at the base of the backpack that was holding this laptop. That's why it's in this double backpack, because it is definitely not safe to have it in the one that got wet. Well, let's see what I can do here. I'll get it rolling before I switch over from the phone. So there it is. So let's hope that the laptop is in good running shape here, and I don't have to use my Lenovo. I really don't want to use that PC. It uses more power than that little Lenovo box. That little Lenovo box has a 100-watt power supply. Well, it says 100 to 140, so I guess it's whatever the computer needs. It does have a Core i5, so it's a medium-duty PC. And Core i5s could be considered high-end. There's the lights. Alright, that's the AC. I don't need that plugged in at the moment. That's the window AC. So I've got two places I could plug in. There. I could plug in there. I could plug in there. Well, let's get this rolling. I can't have you anywhere near the DC bus bars on the other side here, so let me see about getting you to stay standing on the range that I've got in here. There you go. While I get this set up. Hopefully YouTube will allow an easy transition from live to, live on the phone to live on the laptop. But we're going to find out if this laptop suffered any damage or not now from that water incident. I haven't tested it. I've been afraid to be quite honest. Oh, it says gateway. The number lock button is on, which I'm sure is going to turn off once booted. Yep. Okay, I'm going to plug it in, so that way it stays charged and on. Ouch. I actually felt a jolt from that. You heard that, right? That was a spark. I'm still drawing about 20%. Is that just from this laptop? No. Okay, so if it's not the laptop, I need to figure out where my power leak is, because that's an awful lot of current draw for not much in use. %20 of the overall power used is a lot of power. Let's see. Okay. The switch is flipped off for my gaming PC, so it's not pulling anything. The printer is off. Is the fridge on? Is the mini fridge in here on? No. Okay. Something is pulling power. Something's pulling power. Huh. I'm not pulling much power from anything there, but just in case, let me reduce the power usage. just, ooh, just this. Oh, it doesn't go that way. Oh, I gotta go that way. There we go. Okay, coffee maker isn't going to pull any power with it off, but just in case, I'm going to pull it anyway. Okay, I really don't know what could be pulling all that power now. Yeah, that light is off. And that pulls a watt, so that isn't my major power drain. Where's my major power drain? Furnace is on, but it doesn't pull power unless the fan is running or the system is running. I only have the one fridge. So let's go back out and check. Oh, well, in just a moment, actually. Because the second I step out, if I don't have the vacuums up here, Doc is going to attempt to go on my bed again. And she's unshowered and unkempt and full of dust and dirt. And she gets it all over my bed. So she's not allowed on my bed. She has a bed over there, what she's laying on right now. So, alright, let's see how much current I'm pulling now. Shouldn't be much considering it's just these two lights. Or at least those three lights plus the light inside. No laptop. Still 20. Alright, so let's kill circuits one at a time here. Outdoor GFCI. That wasn't it. Okay. Outdoor lamps and outlet. No. Oh, that's not it. Fridges. No. RV. Yeah, now it's not pulling 20% power anymore for the inside. Let me flip this back. That's the meter I'm looking at right there. So I'm gonna look. So whatever it was stopped pulling power as soon as I flipped the switch and turned it back to on. So it was something in the fifth wheel that was drawing current. My question was it the desktop computer? Because if so, I'm going to unplug it. And I think this is probably what was drawing all the current. Even though it's all off. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's 135 watts, so 140 watt is meh. But I don't have any major power pulls in here. Not one. I've got that little 1 watt scent heater. That shouldn't be pulling that much current. My phone charger and everything in the bedroom shouldn't be pulling that much current. So I truly I'm flabbergasted on what was pulling all that power. But it went away as soon as I flipped it off. So we'll assume that it is no longer, nothing is pulling that power anymore. And let's go take a look. Lights on. Yeah, whatever was drawing power wasn't not drawing power anymore, and I'm rebounding. It was pulling hard too, like 1,000 watts. But for what? Yeah, something is pulling 1,000 watts. It's a lot of power to be pulling. I'm still rebounding. I'm at 53.1. I'm probably going to 53.2. Okay, I'm going to get up YouTube here. Yep, I appear to be on the correct YouTube channel. Oh. I think it'll allow me to just take over the one that I'm doing right now. I'm trying. It's weird that it was unlisted. Now it's public, so I should start getting people. Okay, I think I'm going to be swapping over to the desktop. Okay, so I've created it. So let's see if I can't create a seamless transition here. All right, I'm going to stop this one right now, and we're going to go over to the new feed. So if you see this one, hop over to the next one that's coming up. It's going to be on my gateway. Here we go.